In this video, we bring you a West Coast Swing, Strictly Swing breakdown with Sean McKeever and Jessica Cox. What's up, gang? It's Brian B.
And Miss Megan.
From West Coast Swing Online. If you've not done it, please like the channel and like this video and subscribe to the channel. Okay, so in this video, we're bringing you a pattern breakdown from two amazing dancers in a Strictly Swing from about 5 years ago. Megan found this pattern, and so we're gonna break it down. First, we'll show you the real clip, and then we'll go ahead and break it down, and then we'll show you our version to music at the end. All right, gang, this is super cool, and we're gonna, of course, build it in our style with the basic moves. But just so you can see, this is kind of what they did. They rolled in and they popped to something, and then they came around. They did a little shake and shudder to the music and all that stuff. But what I wanna do is break the pattern down in a way that you can use it. So first things first, it's based off an inside turn, right? The ability to lead a basic inside turn from my right hand to the follower's left. That's basic stuff, right? That's the first part of the pattern that we have to master. Second part is to allow the follower to roll in and roll out. We're gonna go through this segmented. So the next part that I need to master is to roll in with a triple and anchor with a triple, right? That's the second version on the way there. 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, right? That's basic stuff. Now we have to master the pop out, right? So for the pop out, we need to pop Megan back on count 5. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, right? So let's talk about that footwork for the follower real quick, and then I'll show you a variation of my footwork for the leader.
All right, so followers, do a pop out. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are gonna end forward. Now we're gonna bring our feet together for and go to the side for 5. Let's
Cool.
do that again. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5.
So to set this up for the leaders, and I'm actually going to do it going this direction because that's the direction of the regular clip, I'm going to vary my footwork, and I'm going to do 4 walks. Instead of walk, walk, triple, I'm going to go walk, 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 walk. So when we go walk, 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 or 1, 2, 3, and 4 for the follower, that leaves my left foot available to be able to step with Megan, right? If I'm gonna do a standard pop out, I'd wanna be in this position, and then whatever, I could spin her by. It's a bunch of different things we can do, but we're gonna get to this behind the head thing, super duper cool, right? But I'm gonna use the 4 walk footwork, and I think this is exactly what Shane does in this video as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. That lets me lead this pop out. Now, what's going on with the pop out? We're gonna look at it this direction. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll Megan in tight enough, but I'm gonna feed my right hand forward. What it's gonna do is encourage her to step even more forward onto her right foot. Cool? Now from there, I'm gonna take my left hand, kind of back of my hand on the left side of her body, and I'm gonna let her roll. I'm actually gonna show this to you this way, right? This way. I'm gonna let it roll to the near side, right? So that's what's going on with that left hand. If we do it this way, I roll her in, allow her to be forward on that foot because I want her to have some momentum. We're still connected to this bottom hand. I get this hand ready to lead the pop, right? Now, if I've done that, I've had the ability of this hand to go up and over my head. Cool? So that's what's gonna happen with this hand. We're gonna do baby steps. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? That leaves this hand, baby steps, it's gonna go up and over. My palm is facing away. I'm gonna place it over on the left side of my head, right? Then from here on count 6, I'm gonna walk away from Megan, and what he does in the video is feeds this left hand over, 2 more walks to come back out for 7 and 8, right? That's where he gets to. But it works just as well if 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has to go over and quick, 5, 6, and I could theoretically anchor, step, and keep that hand. Let's do that same thing going back. And then we'll talk about a little reality in the speed of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I should be able to either feed this hand over, 7, 8, I could walk 7, 8, or I can keep that hand right there. Do you have any thoughts about that pop out and what's going on for you?
Yeah, well, after we pop out, so we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. You'll notice you're not getting a lead to go anywhere as he's doing his turn. So you're literally gonna stay here as he keeps turning, and then you're gonna anchor with him or her.
Cool, so also as the leader, this is gonna happen real fast. My responsibility is always follow her first. So I know this is coming. I have to take care of Megan, right? Baby this, walk, walk, pop out, right? So she's kind of settled. I'm using my hand to say stay here. So this is free and this doesn't communicate that she's turning, right? If I didn't have this here and she felt this hand move, she might think something's going on. But my hand keeps her there, right? He pops this here for 6, and I think he actually stays there for a little bit. He does it kind of like this and does a little shaky shake. But eventually he frees up to go outside and then change the hand, walk, walk, triple, whatever you want. Let's look at it one more time going back. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then walk 7, 8, depending upon what you do for footwork, right? So there it is. Let's show it to music with us doing it. It's going to look a little different than the video, and then we'll come back and have a quick recap before we're done. All right, so for the recap, I just want to say that this is a really cool highlight move, right? We built it off of basic stuff, inside turn, roll in, pop out, all fairly basic stuff if you're doing a pattern at this level, and then we get to this. Now, we kind of teach everything sort of fundamental and things, but as you saw in the video when they did it, when we got here, right, this is a moment, you've done all this cool stuff, right? So you've done all this cool stuff. You can stay here. Who knows what you're going to do? You could play with this. There's all sorts of things you could do that kind of go off script. But hopefully that is another cool thing to add to your repertoire of patterns. Anything for the followers? Final thoughts? Kind of talking about the end of that, like there's no official footwork. What are your thoughts on the end of the pattern and how we reconnect?
I think when you are doing patterns of this level, you always have a sense of when the move is over and you need to anchor. So as you progress in your level, you're going to figure that out.
Anchor kind of being defined not just a triple step at the end,
yeah,
but some sort of a connection away. 2 centers moving away, creating elasticity and stretch. That's just what you're looking at. That sounds pretty good. Huh?
Yeah.
We did that in our intensive. Cool. Thanks, gang. Hope you're having a great start to the new year. Make sure to share these videos with a friend. Head on over to West Coast Swing Online and your email address, and we will send you really cool stuff, including we have something coming out called our pattern tree. It's going to be a really cool bonus for all the people subscribed to our site. So we're going to be sending this out here coming soon. It's a brainchild of Megan, and it's never been done in West Coast Swing. It's going to be super helpful to keep track of your patterns.